Alrighty, testing. Let's see if I can get this yoga class going on here. Is my camera straight? I think it's as straight as it's gonna get. Let's see how that looks here. I think that's pretty good. Good morning, friends. I hope the sound is good. I'm fully mic'd up. My first time doing a live stream from this room. I'll work on making the light better. This is just a work in progress. I haven't taught a yoga class for probably 4 years, and I really miss it. It's been a long time, and I would like to sort of restart my personal training business. I'm available for online, in-person yoga classes. Anything you want to do, I can basically do. Today I'm going to give you a very sort of a brief, under 20-minute yoga practice. And to be frank, this is actually a practice more for me, just as much for me as it would be for anybody watching. I'm way out of like yoga shape. I haven't really been doing much yoga for the past 3 or 4 years. I've just been like lifting weights and hiking. I just haven't been doing much yoga, and I really miss it, and I really want to bring it back. So I'm going to bring you guys through a beginner class. You can take this class and build upon it, but this will be the type of practice that pretty much anybody can do. And I hope that the live stream is still hot, because I'm streaming from my personal hotspot. Sometimes that shit does not work. So, all right, very simple right away. Your first posture is the mountain pose, and most of your postures are going to be built around this pose. So your feet are fully together, your big toes are touching, your heels are just slightly separate, your arms are going to hang alongside your body loosely, your chest is lifted just a little bit, but not too much. You don't want to put your lower back into extension or flexion. You want to have sort of an upright, neutral position. And then you'll take this position and apply it to most of the standing poses that we're going to work on as well. In a yoga practice, there is a very specific breathing process. We're not going to go into it for beginners. For a beginner, your goal just to be to breathe through your nose. In and out through your nose. If you can't breathe through your nose while we're doing this, you're stuffed up, whatever, you can breathe through your mouth. It's not very important. More important just to access the position. So mountain pose, big toes together, heels slightly separate, arms hang. Every posture has a gaze. In this case, the gaze where your eyes fix or just straight ahead. So anytime your mind is distracted, you find yourself talking to yourself during the practice, concentrate on the breathing, going in and out of your nose or your mouth, and your gaze, your eyes forward. So mountain pose for 8 rounds of breathing. You just simply stand tall and still. 1, 2, keeping your chest up just a little. 3, you're pressing your belly button somewhat toward your spine. 4, 5, you'll probably be able to hear my breathing. Somewhat towards advanced breathing is to let the air circulate in the back of your throat, making a slight texture or a sound. 7, 8. So you're already doing yoga, simple mountain pose. Now we're going to practice a simple back bend. Separate your feet to about hips width apart. You're going to put your hands on your waist. You're going to lean back as far as you can with your feet on the ground and do the same thing. Breathe 8 times. Let your head fall back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you're basically going to reverse that position, come into a full forward bend here, where you're just going to let your body hang, put your hands into your elbows, let your neck go soft, legs as straight as you can manage. 8 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, keep pushing your legs straight. 6, keep your belly button hard to your spine. 7, 8, bring yourself back up to standing. So very simply, just like that, you're already practicing yoga. One balancing pose today, tree pose. If you have balance issues, just cross your ankles, one over the other. If you want, you can hold your foot. Whoa. Traditional tree pose, you put your foot to the inner thigh and take the half prayer position with your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, excuse me, 7, 8. Switch your feet. If you have trouble with tree pose, you have to be worried about your balance. This is the most simple of balancing postures. If you're struggling, cross your ankles. Next level, maybe hold your foot. Full tree pose, foot to the thigh, firm the standing leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep that gaze, the eyes straight ahead. 5, 6, 7, 8. Onto some very, very fundamental standing poses. Separate your feet so the distance in between your feet is about the length of one of your legs. You're going to turn one of your toes out, the other toe slightly in, and then turn your torso in the direction of the straight foot. Put your arms overhead. Whenever your arms leave your body, your fingers should instantly spread. You want to keep your fingers spread the entire time in this position, and then bend your front leg. And that is simple warrior 1, very easy. 8 breaths. 1, 2, deep into the front thigh. 3, accessing your hips. 4, push this rear leg as straight as you can. 5, 6, as still as possible. 7, rib cage moving with your breathing. The transition is easy. Push your front leg straight, and then you're going to access the pyramid pose by folding over the leg as much as you can. Simple as that. 1, ideally your legs are totally straight. 2, here we're going from the front of the leg to the back of the leg. We're in the hamstring now. 3, continuing to push your belly button towards your spine. 4, driving your chest towards your knee. 5, 6, 7, as still as possible, one more breath. 8, bring yourself up to standing with the arms extended. Turn one toes in, the other toes out. Turn your body the other way. Same thing on the other side. Bend your front leg. 1, fingers spread, train your hands. 2, eyes forward. 3, neutral back, not extending. 4, 5, 6, we're already building some heat. 7, Good. 8. Push your front leg straight. Lock the leg straight. Fold over the leg. Pyramid pose. 1. So we're going from the thigh now deep into the hamstring. 2. Also playing with our hip, our groin. 3. Think nose to shin, chest to knee in that direction. Maybe you can reach the ground. 4. Your waist is firm. You're hanging from a firm waist. 5. 6. 7. 8. All right, come on back up. Center yourself. Bring your feet back together. Feet totally together. Chair pose followed by chair pose with the twist. Chair pose is easy. Feet together, knees squeezing together. Push your butt behind you as you bend your knees. Put the arms overhead. Now it's not like you're sitting in a straight back chair. Give yourself about a 45-degree tilt. 1, 2, really deep into the thighs. 3, every position, training your hands, spread your fingers. 4, I like to look down on this gaze, keeping a neutral neck. 5, 6, 7, I'm already getting warm. 8, stand up, maybe give your legs a quick shake. We're going to do the same position with a twist. Bend your knees, re-enter the tree pose. Take the back of your left arm to the back of your right thigh, stack your palms together and twist it simple, just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, big chest even here. 6, pushing your shoulders from your ears, you're not shrugging. 7, one more breath. 8, good. Stand, kick your legs out, re-enter the position, feet together, big toes together, heels separate. Take your chair pose other way. So now I'm back on my left arm, back of my right thigh, 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, easy enough. Stand up straight, more standing positions. Re-separate your feet. One toes out, other toes in. This time you're in a sideways position. Bend your front leg. This is warrior 2. The gaze is towards the extended middle finger. Just look right there, lock your eyes there. 1, 2, 3, real steady in the pose now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Easy enough. Push your front leg totally straight. That takes all the pressure off the thigh. Right hand down, front arm down, left arm up, look up, train your neck, triangle pose, another classic. 1, big chest, long arms. 2, spreading fingers, all class. 3, if it hurts your neck to look up, just look down. 4, 5, 6, 7, one more breath. 8, look down, press up, pivot your feet. Front toes in, back toes out, bend this front leg. Look to this extended finger. 1, 2, 3, not shrugging. 4, rear leg straightening. 5, and the breath just keeps moving. 6, 7, 8. Warrior 2 to triangle. Push your front leg straight, left hand down, right hand up, 8 counts. 1, 2, remember if it cranks your neck to look up, just look down. 3, fingers wide. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my God. Oh, I didn't have the Facebook page on. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Shit. All right, Facebook, you're coming in late. You can go to my YouTube channel, Electric Scooter Academy, to get the rest of it. We're at triangle pose 8, good. Come back up, recenter your feet, bend your knees. This is a horse stance or a sitting stance for martial arts. Interlace your fingers, arms overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost there now. 7, a little deeper if you got it. 8, good stand. Fold your elbows into your hands, keep your feet to parallel, hang from your waist, and find this wide-legged forward bend for 8 counts. 2, 3, keep pushing your legs straight. 4, lifting your inner arches of your feet, grabbing the ground. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now we're going to revisit the same position, sitting stance. Try the prayer position with the hands. 1, 2, strong into your front thighs. 3, accessing your hip and your groin. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Push your front leg straight. Now go to one side instead of the middle. Reach for the ankle. 1, 2, 3. Keep pushing your legs straight. 4, 5, nose to knee. 6, 7, 8. Now stay low and just crawl over to the other foot. Don't let the toes point out as you do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Press your back up to standing. Bring your feet together. Let me just check the angle on this camera and make sure I can show you some groundwork now. Yeah, this should be good. All right. So now some very, very simple groundwork, mostly focusing on lower back, which everybody has trouble with, right? Cat-cow. Put yourself into this is the table position with my shoulders over my wrists, my hips aligned above my knees. I'm going to arch the back by looking up and pushing my belly to the ground. And then I'm going to round my back by pushing my belly to the spine and rounding the back for 8 breaths. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Easy enough. One of the best poses for your lower back that almost anybody could do. Now we're going to do some seated groundwork. Easy stuff again. Butterfly position. Your knees might be high. It doesn't really matter. Grab your feet. Open your feet like the pages of a book. Use your elbows to push your legs as hard as you can. Release the lock in your waistline and just pitch forward as far as you can. Easy enough. 1, using the elbows to push the legs. 2, letting the weight of the upper body push you forward. 3, you're very deep into your groin here, your hips as well. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look up, sit up, some individual hamstring work followed by a twist. Put one leg in front, bring your foot towards your thigh, reach the arms overhead, pitch forward, fold over the leg. 1, very similar to the pyramid pose, but seated. 2, 3, keep the extended toes straight up. 4, as you lock the leg and press into the heel. 5, this is going to help you access your hamstring. 6, 7, 8. Easy enough. Look up, sit up. Now pull this leg in. Take your free arm, hug it, put the other arm behind you and twist back. Use the other arm for leverage. 1, chest up. 2, extended toes flexed. 3, shoulders from ears. 4, finding that breath through the twist. 5, 6, keep pulling the leg, pushing the twist. 2 more. 7, 8, easy enough. Unwrap it. Switch your legs. So other leg out, toes straight up, foot to the thigh, arms overhead, fold over the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Easy enough. Look up, sit up, grab the leg, pull it in, wrap the arm around the leg, look behind you. 1, 2, pull the leg tight. 3, sit up, sit up. 4, 5, 6, 7, big breath, sit up tall. 8, look forward, unwrap it. One more finishing position, child's pose. Sit on your heels, sit on your, put your ass to your heels, sitting on your shins. Push your arms forward and just hang. Simple enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sit yourself up. Sit your ass back behind you. Sit on the ground.
Now, cross your legs just in whatever natural position you can find. If you have some mobility, if you know how to do lotus already, you can put yourself into lotus position, put your hands on your knees. Pretty much every single physical yoga practice is concluded with a short meditation. We're just going to do 10 breaths. I'll talk to you a little bit more about the breathing, and then if you're a beginner and then you go into your next practice, you can slowly start to incorporate the breathing. The breathing, while important for yoga, is secondary to learning the physical postures and just doing the practice first. So I'm going to breathe through my nose only. I'm going to let the air circulate in the back of my throat, a slightly slower than natural breath. And one of your goals in the practice is to put your body under the pressure of the pose, but keep your breathing the same. So just 10 breaths in whatever seated position you've got with your eyes closed. 1, remember, just a slightly longer than natural breath. 2, I think about the air going from my belly into my chest, not my chest into the belly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Easy enough. That was a real beginner's yoga practice. I think anybody can follow this along. If you want to donate, I have all the donation information in the description. If you're watching on Facebook, you missed the beginning of this because I started the stream late, go to my YouTube page, Electric Scooter Academy. It's going to have better picture and sound, and all the donation info is there as well. Alrighty guys, that was fun. I'm looking forward to doing much more of this with you. I'm also going to show you my weightlifting practice. I'm going to show you some of my students as they're here. If you're local, if you're in Hollywood, I'm available as a personal trainer. Gain weight, lose weight, get in shape, increase your flexibility. It's really up to you. You tell me what you want to do, and there's nothing I cannot help you with. Alrighty guys,